Hey there, Caleb Wojcik, DIY video guy here at NAB 2016 in Las Vegas, and I'm here with
Sean Cannell. How's it going?
Sean runs two major YouTube channels, Video Influencers and Think Media TV, and in this video we're going to be talking about
how to grow your YouTube channel fast.
So let's jump into the first tip. What's number one?
So number one, well, first overall is I think that things have changed on YouTube. In 2010, you could kind of be like playing checkers on YouTube, and that was okay. But to really break through today, you kind of got to be playing chess now.
So what do you mean by that?
I mean, you have to actually have some strategy. I feel like a lot of people jumped on, and some of the early tips were like, just go for it if you're passionate. Just go for it like if you kind of, want to make some videos. And I think that's still true, but I think it's important to actually have a strategy, and that's really what these tips are about.
So what's that first strategy then?
So the first thing that's so important is I think it's important that you have a clear niche and you have a value proposition for your channel. Some people just want it to be hobby-based and be really general, and it's really hard to stand out and grow quickly if people don't get exactly what your channel is about. Your channel is about tech, it's gear reviews, that makes sense. Cooking channel, it makes sense of what that's about. If you're like, it's about everything, if you try to reach everybody, you end up reaching nobody. And so a clear niche. And one thing that's really good to do is a double niche. Because if you just even say cooking general, that's not that great, but if you go cooking with another distinction.
So like cooking appliances or cooking like tools
or even a style. So if you just say like everything to do with like European cooking and it kind of goes into a certain style, or healthy. So you went cooking and healthy, because if there's unhealthy and it's a whole different probably group that would want to have like some butter, Betty Crocker versus green juice and kale, right? And so having a niche is number one.
Yeah, and I think that's really good because I think a lot of people just start a YouTube channel like they would a social media account, and it's just, hey, here's me, here's what I'm doing today, and there's no reason to subscribe. And so I think a niche is a really, really good one.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think the second thing is collaborations, and that's kind of the classic, but I mean, you really got to hustle when it comes to collaborations. I think the mistake is everybody wants to collaborate with like the big people that are known. I have this thing of collaborate with everybody. Gary Vaynerchuk actually has a really cool video called One is Greater Than Zero. And it was based on this idea that he took a whole year to go on other people's channels. It didn't matter if they had 6 subscribers, he would go on there.
He did that. He came on my podcast when I had like a few hundred listeners like 3 years ago or so. And yeah, he talked to me while he's walking through the airport. And yeah, one listener is someone that finds out about him, and then who knows what they become.
It's absolutely huge. So I think like really doing whatever you can to collaborate with people that are relevant. I think that's the other thing too, is it would be even better if you have a tech channel and one of the biggest beauty gurus, was to collaborate with you. It's not going to even be an alignment of audience, but find that alignment of audience, but then just anybody. It's all community anyways, and really hustling when it comes to collaborations.
And people that have millions of subscribers get requests for collaborations all the time. And so you find the people that are up and coming, a few thousand subscribers, a few hundred subscribers, whatever it is, do a collaboration. And the biggest thing is that your audience is on YouTube already. Yeah. They just might not know who you are. So you got to find the people that they're watching and subscribing to and work with them.
Yep, absolutely. I think the third thing is ranked videos. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about this, but this is specifically, it's video SEO, but what it is it's your videos showing up in top search results. So when you have your cooking channel, now what your goal is if you're gonna say how to cook a steak, you want that video to show up in those first few search results. If it's how to cook, how to do a salad for barbecue during summer, whatever, that shows up. Those videos basically become like hooks that are bringing new people to your channel. A friend of mine calls it views while you snooze, right? You get views from people, because a lot of times what happens is people publish a YouTube video. If you've got 1,000 subscribers, you maybe get 1,000 views, and if you don't send a tweet about it, if you don't send an email about it, then it just plateaus and it stops right there. But if the video ranks, if it shows up in search results, now you can start getting views 24/7, 365. So I tell people, create a library of ranked videos, and now your YouTube channel is actually growing on autopilot, and you're getting a lot more. Videos are hard work.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot more kind of leverage, runway out of your videos. They could be working for you for months, even years to come.
Yeah, and one of my first videos, I wasn't planning to have it rank, but it just started ranking, and that helped growth. And I can see that a huge percentage of my subscribers came from that one random video I made. And sometimes you don't know which one's going to actually rank, but if you think about how they each will, that's really helpful.
Yep, 100%. And so I think the fourth thing is consistency. And a lot of people say that. And I would even be this specific. I mean, be as consistent as possible. So if that means once a month, do once a month. But I would challenge people, you need to be publishing at least one video a week. At least one video a week. Don't do, I mean, you're not taking it seriously if you're not doing that. It's kind of this idea that even that helps your videos rank. It tells YouTube that just like a TV show, you're showing up every single week. And so being consistent, and then if you can do more than that, do more. But having consistency is huge. It helps your videos rank. It also lets your audience know, man, I can expect to hear from you. I can expect that you're showing up. And then the last one I would say is hustle. And I mean, it's kind of general,
yeah.
But the reality is, like, I mean, if you really want to grow a YouTube channel, you want to grow it fast, and you really want to take this seriously, you got to put in the work. And it's not easy. It's not the difference probably between 2010 or 2005, when YouTube started, and the way things are today. I would encourage people that you can still break through today. You can still do it. Don't play checkers and just kind of be random. Be strategic, but then put in the work, like put in the hustle. And I know that you can relate to that because you know what it's like, even on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, and I think that the times when I haven't made videos for a while, that's when I just was stagnant, no growth. And then if I recommit to it and put multiple out every week for like a month or two, the growth is just there. And so it's just a pure byproduct of showing up, hustle, focusing on making the right videos people want with the niche, all the things you mentioned. So that's awesome. Dude, it was great to meet you at this conference. I know you reached out to me on Twitter and you're like, hey, let's hang out. And I never met you before, but it works out good. And I checked out your stuff and I want people to check it out too. So where can they go to find out more?
Yeah, so video influencers, youtube.com/video influencers. That's all about how to build your income, influence, and impact with online video. And a lot of the tips, like we have interviews with people who are very niche and focused and maybe have like a small audience, but it's very targeted, which I think is awesome. There's people that are just starting, there's people that are growing, but it's just the best tips from the pros, really. That's all available there. And then Think Media TV is how people go further, faster in media. And it's really, the focus there is really like the budget creator, the hustling creator, right? And so we don't really cover like big, even broadcast kind of stuff, but the stuff that is very practical, the tools for like YouTubers and everyday video creators. So
yeah, and I know some of your most popular ones on there are like what cameras people should get for YouTube, and so definitely go check out his channels and his stuff. And thanks for joining me today, Sean.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate what you're doing. And if you haven't subscribed yet or liked this video or comment on this video, they got to do it because I love your channel too and everything you're doing.
Awesome, thanks, man. All right, we're out.